Do you know what Shipment looks like in 2022? Shipment is back again for its 12th go-around since the developers seem to have the creativity of a high schooler using Spark Notes on his final paper. Serious question, do you all know what Spark Notes even is, or am I just old now? Considered one of the smallest maps in Call of Duty, or average if you're concerned enough to look it up on Google, Shipment has seen many iterations, from being just a few crates located in Russia, to crates on a beach, and now crates on a boat in the middle of who gives a fuck. The developers decided to take a step back this year by removing the verticality from the map that was recently added in newer editions of the map, in favor of a more classic, in-your-face style of gunplay that we saw in previous iterations, a move in which I praised on my Twitter account. And after playing about one game, however, I put out this tweet saying it was a mistake and that the verticality made it better. Now a few days apart from that tweet and cleaning the sand out of my ass, I'm loving Shipment again because it's pure chaos. When you play Shipment, just remember to tell yourself two different things. One, you're going to get your teeth kicked in because everyone in your lobby is maximizing the opportunity to blitz through weapons, unlock camos, and complete the battle pass. So getting upset at this is pretty much pointless, as no matter what you do, it's going to be this Adderall, G Fuel, monster chugging time. It's not pleasant. Two, everyone is going to be playing as if they're about to have Optic Hex slide into their DMs and ask if they want to be a part of Optic when Scumpy retires. So finding a smile in all the sweat Shipment has to offer just helps bring some of that enjoyment back to the game for you. Shipment being controlled chaos, though, isn't a new thing. I mean, in COD 4, the amount of times myself or some rando were popping airstrikes or an Apache helicopter, the greatest instrument of warfare ever, is insane. You'll find campers for sure, but the spawns are so whacked that you will most likely end up spawning behind them before they even notice you. You'll also find that your best loadout isn't actually a weapon or some random perks slapped together for a loadout of chaos, but instead sunglasses.
What?
That's right, before I even load up a match of Shipment 24/7, I recommend putting on a pair of sunglasses because the amount of flashbang abuse on this map could even make Ray Charles squint.
There's so many fucking sweet visual filters that I can't see shit! That means this map kicks ass! Wow!
Granted, MW2 has had a long issue of flashbang abuse anyway, so at least since launch, but Shipment just heightens that abuse by like 20. It's awful. A lot of the chaos happens in the middle of the map, naturally due to how close quarters it is. By that I mean, prepare to get your ass blasted away by some 12-gauge shotgun. For the weak that can't handle a bit of close quarters fighting, you've been provided with some containers to hide in. So when you encounter these players that are hiding, think of this moment.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Just don't forget that the drill charge is a thing, which is basically whatever Fuse uses in Rainbow Six Siege to kill, unalive teammates, hostages, or breach rooms. Oh, if you're one of those players that blocks the exit in the crate for spawning players, well, guess what? Fuck you. I still don't know why the developers haven't made it so that you can just run through teammates in casual play, but whatever, maybe they'll do it one day. I'd also like to mention Christmas Shipment as a thing. I think it's coming pretty soon, because you can find it in the private match maps. It seems brighter, and that's pretty nice, but I'm a bit disappointed when a nuke gets dropped because it's not Santa Claus on a sleigh, and I feel like that's a rather missed opportunity if you ask me. For some reason though, the map does feel bigger even though it's extremely small, and I'm not sure if it's like the size of the containers, like how they're designed just makes it that feeling. I don't know, just wanted to point that out. Oh, I nearly forgot to mention it was double XP weekend, which made ranking up weapons all that much easier. I think I ranked up like, what, 10 guns to max rank within a day, which is insane. It was also worth mentioning because if you lost your fantasy matchup like I did due to Kyler Murray's injury, just know that he was sitting on his couch grinding weapons. Put it back in his contract, Steve, unless you're not going to be the GM after the season. Shipment isn't the only piece of Season 1 content that got dropped recently. We got Shoot House, or should I say, Shit House, am I right? It's another remaster release with Season 1 that is a 3-lane map of chaos. Personally, this map sucks, and I've never really understood how people could like it. The map is littered with head glitches, has long lines of sight, and can make it a nightmare to navigate since players love abusing the SPR, picking you off across the map. It's just super fun, I guess. We got the Chimera, or Honey Badger, which is yet another assault rifle under the M4 receiver tree thing, whatever this is. It's another M4 with an integrated suppressor. Is it good? I guess it's meh, if you ask me. It has a high rate of fire that honestly burns through mags like a Kardashian burns through husbands. I will applaud the developers for making two different challenges, though I think one is totally bogus, and your options pretty much are. Option 1, extract weapon from DMZ Building 21. This can be a bit of a chore because in order to get into Building 21, you need to extract with a key card or something that unlocks Building 21. So had this been the only challenge, it would have been pretty much like the M13, which is essentially a nightmare to obtain unless you're lucky or end up having a deep pocket. Speaking of which, the M13 is now available via the Claws bundle in the store. Can someone say pay to win? Option 2, the easier option by miles, is just get 10 double kills in 10 matches with any AR. This is easier than a backup quarterback facing the Detroit Lions' trash defense because of, well, Shipment. You can literally just get a double kill, back out, and do it again in 10 different times, and just blam, there you have it, you have the Chimera. While it's annoying that this can occur, they probably should have made it so that you have to finish the game instead of being able to back out every single time, causing your team to kind of just go down a guy every single time. But hey, the developer's negligence is your reward, so why not just go capitalize on it now? Again, the Chimera is okay, since the attachment unlock system blows in this game. If you don't have a bunch of attachments already for it, it may hold the gun back a bit, but as its base, it's just at this moment okay. I don't really have enough attachments to really tell you what the best loadout is. Another recent addition that is so wonderful is Call of Duty's take on Rocket League. If you've ever played Rocket League, then you've probably experienced some exciting gameplay driving around with players being tasked with hitting a giant soccer ball into a net or something. Well, Call of Duty Rocket League isn't that. Actually, it sucks. Call of Duty Rocket League is some of the most unexciting, unimaginative, boring gameplay I have ever seen. The driving mechanics are so clunky that it makes trying to score, let alone touch the ball, an absolute nightmare. It sort of feels awkward with zero music playing in the background, giving you some sort of bit of uncomfy feeling. And that's not because I had my sound turned down. I double checked it during a game just to make sure I wasn't missing something, because sometimes I like to turn my volume down when I have to talk to people in matches because I can't ever hear them because of my microphone. But lo and behold, it's just that everything's at master volume, so it's very weird to play. Best way to put it, this game mode is liquid ass, and it's not the good kind. But that's it for Season 1 content and Shipment. Do I think this is better than the previous year's Shipment? No. Having put tons of time into this Shipment, I gotta say I kind of miss Vanguard's take on Shipment. It was the one map where I felt the destructible cover actually worked and had tons of fun with it. Either way, this is still Shipment, so you're gonna be grinding your soul out. What we should be happy of is the fact that we won't be seeing Krampus this year, ripping us in half in the middle of a kill streak. Hopefully. I hope you don't do that again. Please, please, for the love of God, don't ever fucking do that again. It was the worst idea. Well, that's it. Here's the question of the day. Are you enjoying Shipment? Other question, did Kyler Murray ruin your fantasy season? Let me know in the comments section below. If you didn't enjoy this video, well, guess what? It doesn't get much better than this. But if you did enjoy it, maybe leave a like and subscribe, or else your boy GOP candidate, MILF Hunter Wilson, will come bang your mom or something. I don't know. Shout out Young Gravy. And I guess now I'm going to go back to playing High on Life. Bye.
Let's head to that base. Well, here you go. It's a G3 warp base. Okay, let's just clean house and warp out of here.